Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Midweek War. It's me, Mad Mike, rolling solo for Impact because I am still on a high from hockey, and Impact, try as they didn't exactly take me down from it. So we're here to talk a little Impact Wrestling. Sorgatron is not with me this week. He is doing some stuff in the other Pittsburgh in Kansas, I believe, with no H, but he was on. He and I talked about 205 Live in NXT this week, and I'm not sure what he's going to do about Lucha Underground next week because, as you all know, Sorg is still a little behind. But we'll figure it out. So let's talk about Impact. If I had to pick a word for this week, it's interesting. I'll go interesting. Sure, why not? All right. Good this week. I'll talk about a few things I enjoyed about Impact. They had a match with KM and Kongo Kong against Mahabali Shira and Braxton Starr. I actually didn't care about the match at all. The match, I wasn't paying attention. I was watching Laurel on the outside because Laurel's facial reactions are amazing. And after the match, Sierra and no, wait, it is Sienna. I don't know. It's Sienna and Laurel were trying to attack Allie, and they were gonna beat her down. And then all of a sudden, Rosemary made a save, which is weird because we haven't seen Rosemary since before Decay kind of went off TV. I thought it was kind of interesting. I don't know if we're gonna get a unification match with between Sienna and Rosemary for the Knockouts and Women's title. That'd be cool. If Rosemary's just doing a face turn, I'm intrigued by that too. However, I'll get to it in the bad. But, for right now, I thought that was interesting. Another good thing, we had another Joseph Park segment. It was great. And Josh Mathews revealed who his partner was, who, if you have been living under a rock or don't have access to the internet in the past month and a half, you were actually surprised to see that it's Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner and Josh Mathews are going to be going up against JB and Joseph Park. This week Steiner didn't say anything, which he still looked good. He was wearing a chainmail headgear and leather jacket and designer jeans, which is the typical Scott Steiner look. But I hope against hope that we get a promo from Scott Steiner. I hope we get a promo battle between Scott Steiner and Joseph Park. Please. I know this is sorry pre-recorded. I know you can't change anything that's happened, but please make this happen. Another good thing, EC3 is your number one contender for right now. Who knows what, because Slammiversary is still a month away, over a month. And that could change, but I'm okay with it for right now. The main event was actually really good. It was a triple threat match, no DQ stuff. James Storm, Magnus, EC3. Really, really fun match. I liked it. It was a good match. Very, very well paced, told a good story. It was good. Again, never said anything bad about the in-ring talent. Never done that. But, it was a good match. Credit where credit's due. Moving along to the bad stuff I didn't like so much. Don West. Don West, yeah. He wasn't on the program, don't worry. But they were doing, he does his TNA shop promos. And he was advertising a shirt for Allie. And I'm like, Allie's getting merch? That's awesome. I might actually want to buy that. I'm not going to. But I might want to buy that shirt because I do like Allie. And Don West starts talking about her feud with Rosemary. Now, I'm not sure if they're talking about stuff that's happened between Allie and Rosemary in the past because I don't remember anything. Or if that ran on the wrong week. And it's a spoiler. In which case, fuck you, Don West. But yeah, I don't know. It was just TNA doesn't pay attention to things. Another bad, not really bad, just something I don't care about. There was Eddie Edwards and Alicia Edwards versus Angelia Love and Davey Love. That's what I will be calling him from now on. They had a match. It's weird because I know Alicia can wrestle, but they're treating every time they get in the ring like the cat fight stuff. and it ended up Schoolboy and then Alicia got put through a table. Okay, I don't really care about this whole feud. It doesn't interest me at all. There's no, because Eddie and Davey are horrible on the microphone, and Angelina Love is the best person on the microphone in this feud, and that's not saying a lot because she's kind of fallen off in a couple of years. But you know, it happened. Another bad thing. So the Veterans of War had a match in the GFW title tournament against Falaba and his partner. I honestly forget their names. I'm not going. I could have looked it up. They're not important enough to remember. It's the Smash Tag Team Champions. And the Veterans of War win because, of course, they do, because they're the ones feuding with LAX. But the Veterans of War finisher is called the MAOB, the Mother of All Bombs. That seems super offensive. Super offensive, super insensitive, super out of touch. There are so many other, like, Big Show's punch is called the WND. But that, I don't know. Like, it rubbed me the wrong way. It rubbed me the wrong way. I don't like it. There's got to be another name you can do that. Like, I mean, I guess Super Collider's taken, but there's got to be something else you can call that move. Yeah, you need to stop with the Mother of All Bombs. Like, because that's just, it's insensitive. It's insensitive, and it's a dick move, quite frankly. All right, but moving on. Things I'd change. Let's see. Rockstar Spud did a promo from his mom's house. It was kind of funny, but the only change I would have made was I would have had someone play Rockstar Spud's mom and have her actually come into the shot where he was filming his promo and like wipe smudge off his cheek or something like that. Like, you know, there's something a mom would do. But yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. There wasn't much I'd change this week, but it was a decent show. It wasn't too terrible. There wasn't too many things that really bothered me that much. So I said I might do this given that NXT was kind of blasé this week. So I'm actually going to give Impact number 2. I'm going to give Impact number 2. I'm going to move NXT down to number 3. Yeah, you know what? Joseph Park still gets me. Scott Steiner is a happy place. If he ends up on a pogo stick at some point in this run in TNA, that'll make it even better. But yeah, and the main event was good. I'm going to give credit where credit's due on that. So yeah, Impact was number 2 this week. Next week is going to be a dogfight because we're going to have 4 shows on the midweek war again. And it's going to be real interesting. So if you're looking for me on the internet, you can follow me at MadMike4883 on the Twitter machine. Hit up at Mayhem Show. Look for the hashtag MM, where I live tweet shows, especially Impact. And next week I will definitely be live tweeting Lucha Underground, provided it is not on at the same time as the Stanley Cup game. But when I do watch Lucha Underground, I will be live tweeting it. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, so we will catch you guys next week on the Midweek